Hello and welcome to All Things Auto. In this video, it's a review and I'm reviewing this, the Razor E300s electric scooter. Here it is then, the E300s, the top of the range Razor electric scooter you can buy right now actually. So this is the really speedy one that maxes out at 15 miles per hour. And that's thanks to the two 12-watt batteries, I think, which amount to 24 watts. You're terrible at maths, like me. Then yeah, it's good. That's how I'm going to describe it. It's good. Probably doesn't last long. Razor do say you get 40 minutes of constant throttle, and I probably should explain the throttle on this. There's no variable throttle control. It's just on or off, just a standard switch, on or off. So yeah, it's good, but it's not fantastic. Acceleration wise, it's actually not that bad. It just depends on how heavy you are, how tall you are, and how much you had for breakfast basically. So for someone like me who's quite tall and nearly 15, which is scary to say, getting on a bit, it's probably slower than it would be, say, if you were 12. That would actually be illegal because Razor say, if I just flip the camera, Razor say to ride the E300s you have to be 13 plus, but I've seen 11-year-olds like my brother ride this no problem, so it's not to worry really. It also says here max 100 kilos. My granddad has ridden this and he is over 100 kilos, probably. I don't know if that's mean to say or something, but yeah, it's good. So you can go over that slightly, but obviously it won't be as fast, and if you're under 13 it probably will be a bit more risky. So yes, it depends really, but for me it's good, but it just goes through the batteries a lot quicker than say if you were younger and smaller and lighter. So yes, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the camera on the floor thanks to the amazing tripod, and I'm going to zoom by at full speed just so you see what it's like at full chat. That was good. That was quite fast, around 15, probably not 15, because you know these scooter companies like to say it's faster than it actually is. But yeah, to someone who's, I don't know, around 12, 13, that's quite impressive. Obviously it's not probably bicycle speed or anything like that, but considering you put no energy into it, it's very good. A full charge from 0 to 100 takes a few hours, probably about 2 to 3. Obviously this is the more powerful battery. If you compare it to the E100s, S doesn't stand for sport, it stands for seat. I don't actually have the E100s, good, and to go from the E100s to E300s, it was a big upgrade. They also do an E200s, I believe, and I think there's probably another I'm forgetting about, but they're fantastic fun. They're really, really good. So if you're stuck to, if you're thinking, oh, what should I get my daughter or son for Christmas this year, you've got quite a long time to wait, but yeah, a Razor scooter, they're fantastic, but I think the one problem with these is it's one of them things, you ride them for a few months and then you forget you have them, and that's actually happened with me. Just a few days ago I went to get a pair of shoes out the shoe cupboard and I found the scooter and I actually forgot I had it, because when I've got 3 bikes and I've got the scooter, I would choose each 3 of them bikes over the scooter any day of the week. So that is why I've decided to sell it, basically. It's fantastic. I've had it for a few years now. I've had scooters for years. This is the second electric one I've had. And I've decided to sell it, and it's to go towards an upfront cost for a new phone, but yeah, hopefully it goes ahead. But yeah, if you want to buy it, then get in touch and do it quickly when this video goes out, because I don't know how quick it'll go, but yeah, it'll be around a fair price. But yeah, it's very good, it's fun. You couldn't do a long journey on it. Like, I couldn't go to town to see Matt or anything like that on it. Just wouldn't last. It lasts, Razors say 40 minutes, constant, but I don't believe that. It's quite a lot less. I'm going to say, realistically, you're going for a ride, throttle on, throttle off, you're probably, realistically, going to get about 20 to half an hour of fun, probably around that. I think Razor are really stretching it. The thing is with these though, is if they're not plugged in for a while, the batteries do drain quite a lot and they lose capacity. As with anything that's got a battery, like this phone I'm recording on now, so they lose a lot of power. So this scooter in particular, when I got it, batteries were completely dead. But you can get the two 12 volt or what, I don't really know, probably volt batteries for around not a lot of money. They're under £100, probably about 40 I think. You put them in and then it's really fast. So that's quite a good upgrade. Some people actually do a really illegal upgrade and put really fast motors in it, but I don't encourage that for all things auto's sake. Another thing is these obviously rear wheel drive and they brake at the rear, which means the tyres wear really quickly. So recently, I say recently, not very recently, I got new tyres at the rear, and these are just Chinese ones, but they do the job. It's not like I'm doing 50 mile an hour on them. But yeah, they're good, and it means you can do lots of fun skids, which I could demonstrate if I put the phone on the ground again. I'll do a big drift skid thing, like a proper yobbo. Let's do a skid. So I will show you this afterwards, viewers. In fact, I'll show you this now if I can. The switch is just there, simple on off. The charging port is here. It's a simple charger, it comes with it. Good stand with these as well, nice and durable. Anyway, enough nonsense, let's do a skid. Not a very good one, but you get the gist. The brakes do lock up very well, and you can do a good skid. Cool. Aesthetic wise, I think the scooter looks just right. I think it suits what it is. It looks quite funky with the big rear wheel arch thing. So I think it looks good. What's it like to maintain? This is a good question. Obviously there's not a lot of maintenance you need to do, apart from cleaning it and pumping the tyres. The front tyre is pretty simple. Is the valve on this side? No, it's on the other side. I'll just show you this. Can be quite a pain to get to, but it is there. That's the valve. These go pump up to 3 to 4 bar according to the tyre. The rear tyre is a proper pain because you have to align this up. I'm not going to do it properly because it just takes forever. And then you need to try and poke it through, and you need a special adapter, which is very cleverly kept inside the handlebar there. But the rear tyre, oh my god, such a faff. I think they could have done it a lot differently. But yeah, I'm not going to moan too much because it's very occasional we pump the tyres really. I haven't done them in a long time. I need to do it when I get back actually. But yeah, you get it. The Razor E300s. My final verdict, what's it going to be? My final verdict is it's very, very good. But me personally, I don't get why anybody would choose it over a good old-fashioned bicycle. Because you've got no top speed, you've got no battery to worry about. I get quite bad range anxiety. I did when I was zooming about trying to find a quiet spot to film. I was worrying like, will I have enough battery? But yeah, that aside, it's a very fun scooter. So if you're about 12, 13, 14, maybe even 15, then the Razor E300s is a very, very good buy. Just don't buy one brand new because they're about £400 I think, and it's just a rip-off. You can buy them for around £100 on Facebook or eBay. And I got this one for free actually, because it had knackered batteries. Got a new battery pack in it, about £30 to £40 seem to remember a few years back. And then £30 or £40 got you a really fun 15 mile an hour wheels of joy. And you can do little skids, you can do little donuts and stuff. If I just, not donuts, you can do burnouts, that's it. I'll flip the camera so I can show you. So the scooter's parked up on the throttle. It's more impressive on gravel because it kicks the gravel up in the air and it's very, very cool. So there we have it, the Razor E300s. I'm going to give it a rating of 3.5 out of 5. I think that's quite fair. It's very, very fun, but the range isn't long enough and I think it probably could be a bit more exciting. and it's very heavy, and obviously it can be a bit of a pain when you go to pump the tyres. But other than that, it's very impressive, and if you're just looking for something fun for your kid or something, then it's a fantastic buy. But I would probably suggest getting the E100 or E200, whether it's the S or not. Again, S stands for seat, not sport, and then upgrade to the E300S over time, or non-S, because it can be quite fast. I remember when I first got on this, I was like, whoa, blown away by the speed. But yeah, it is fantastic. Again, this one is up for sale, probably as I speak now. So if you're seriously wanting this specific scooter featured on All Things Auto, then send me a tweet, message, thing, or Instagram DM me at DanielCars05. And if it's gone, it's gone. But if it isn't, then yeah, you can come and social distance collect it, I suppose, for some money, which you can PM me for the price. Annoying Ford Focus there in the back of the shot. There it is. Oh well, that rounds it off for this video. The E300S Razor, very good, very exciting, but it has its drawbacks. Obviously you can buy other scooters, they don't make any noise whatsoever, and they're quicker and they last longer, so go for one of them. But for the price, it's very good. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very, very much for watching All Things Auto. Again, it's locked down, it's challenging to film this content, but we can go out, we do, and me and Matt can't obviously meet up, but thanks to Zoom and stuff like that, we managed to do a podcast. If you have a look on the YouTube channel, on the main one, All Things Auto, there is actually a video version of the Piston Podcast, which is my motoring podcast, and Matthew came on, so that was quite good. But yeah, hopefully we'll be all back to normality soon. So yeah, that's it. Like and subscribe. Follow me on social media, obviously. DanielCars05. Might be some content of the electric scooter, who knows. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Didn't go too well. Right, we might have to rethink that, it's a bit too shaky. Yeah, it's not going to work, my little system there, it's not working at all. So, we're going to have to hold it, which is going to be interesting. Let's try this again then. I'm now, well, you're now in my hand. As I said earlier, there's no variable speed, so it's on or off, really. Doing this one-handed is not recommended because I've got no brakes, I've just realised. I'm going to have to stop recording to stop.